Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome back to the channel, and today's video is all about my latest Sri Lanka trip. So let's get started. We were traveling from Bangalore to Sri Lanka. However, it was a last minute plan, so we couldn't find any tickets to Colombo, any flight tickets to Colombo. So we decided that we would take a train, an overnight train to Chennai, and from there we got a direct flight to Colombo. So we took the night train. It costed around 1400 for two people in third AC, and we reached in the morning around 6 o'clock in Chennai. Once we reached Chennai, we took the Chennai metro to reach the airport. Our flight was around 11 in the morning, and our train reached at 6, so we had a lot of time in hand. And once we reached the airport, we did a little breakfast there, and after that we boarded our flight. And in few hours, I think 2.5 hours, we reached Colombo. And trust me, the views were really mesmerizing. The water is so blue, and it is amazing. So once we reached the Colombo airport, we collected our luggage, and then because we were traveling on a budget, we did not take a cab or a Uber for our hotel. So what we did, we instead took a government bus. So you get these buses right across the airport. As soon as you'll cross the road, there is this bus stop where there are buses. So you can board the bus, and these buses will take you to the main the city center, the Colombo city center bus station, and from there you get buses from for everywhere. I mean, we had to go forward to Mirissa, which is in the south of Sri Lanka. So we took a bus from there. So I mean, the connectivity is really good. So if you are really traveling on budget, I think bus is one of the best way to move around in Sri Lanka, because they are really well connected. And the ride to Colombo city center was amazing. It was so clean. The highway was clean, green, and beautiful. And the bus was also very cheap. I don't exactly remember, but it was few hundreds of rupees. And also, as compared to Uber, Uber was charging around 4 or 5,000 INR. So it was really cheap, plus it was a AC bus. So I think it was. Guys, we reached our hotel in Mirissa around 9:30 in the night. Because bus, it takes a lot of time as it travels within each small town and city, and they will pick up passengers and all. So it takes time. And also we were lucky because our hotel was on the route of the bus. So the bus just dropped us right on our hotel, and we just quickly took a shower, changed our clothes, and then we went to the Mirissa beach. So Mirissa beach was right opposite, not opposite, like you have to walk like hardly 5 minutes or something to get to the beach. And the beach was quite lit in the night also, so there was party going on, and people were there, visitors were there, good food, good music, everything was really, really nice. We enjoyed the night. I want to talk about a couple of things here, like about the visa and the insurance part. So when I traveled in March, I mean end of February till 1st March. So at that time we also had to take a RT-PCR test, but I think now it's not there anymore. If I talk about visa and insurance, so visa was around 1815 for two people, and insurance was around 32 34 INR for two people. So it was like quite cheap if you compare it to many other countries. And I think that's it. That is important right now, because as of now you don't have to carry any RT-PCR or anything. Yeah, you should be like double vaccinated, and you have to carry your vaccination certificate when you travel. Also, you have to like download the Arogya Setu app and all that, like whatever are the Indian government norms to travel outside India. Okay guys, coming back to Mirissa, so the nightlife is really great here. So the club that we went was Paradise Beach Club, and the restaurant where we had dinner was Paragon Resort. So both are really nice, you can check them out. Also, guys, I mean, if you will ask me how safe is Sri Lanka in the night for ladies, so we were like just two girls in the night, and I think it's quite safe. It's just that you have to be a little bit vigilant, because you know you will find men approaching you when you are on the beach in the night. So they approach you for like hashish or maybe other substance or like stuff like that. So you just have to like just ignore them. The best way is just don't reply to them and keep walking, I think. Yeah, otherwise then you are safe. And Mirissa is like really great beach to check out. So whenever you go to Mirissa, I mean, whenever you go to Sri Lanka, do plan for Mirissa. It's really beautiful, and the nightlife is also great. So, guys, the next morning, that is day 2, we woke up, had our breakfast in the hotel itself. It was included in our one night stay there, and then we went to Mirissa beach, and the beach was really beautiful. Blue waters, clear water. You know, you can do a lot of activities there. I mean, activity as in if you want to snorkel or you just want to spend some time at the beach, but we have to like go to another place. So we just had like a small walk on the beach and clicked some pictures, took videos, and we went to this really famous spot there, which is called the Coconut Hill. And we climbed. It's not like a steep thing. It's just like a little slope which you have to climb, and then you can get the whole view of Mirissa beach and the sea. And we got ourselves clicked there, and it was really beautiful and really serene. I mean, the waters are really blue. After Mirissa, we went to Unawatuna. We flagged a tuk-tuk, and it charged us around 1500 INR, 1000 or 1500 INR. And the ride was really nice. We stopped also for 15-20 minutes in Velikama and enjoyed coconut water there. And then we, after reaching Unawatuna, we checked into our hotel. We stayed in Tartaruga. So it's, I think, a 3-star or a 4-star property. I don't know, you guys can check it on Google, but it is one of the like good properties there. And we paid 10,000 for 2 nights, but it was worth it because the hotel was right on the beach. So most of the hotels and resorts there are on the beach itself. They also served us a welcome drink, and after that we went to our room and we changed and we went to the beach. So the weather was really nice there. It was cloudy and rainy sort of weather. So we enjoyed the Unawatuna beach. I mean, the beach is really cool. So we had like a lion, bear, and we just chilled there. So after enjoying on the beach in the night, we quickly changed our clothes, and then we enjoyed in our resort itself. So we had carried wine bottles from Colombo duty free, and we enjoyed that. So usually the resort, if you're staying in that resort, they allow you to carry your own booze. After having wine, we just went and checked out these pubs and bars and restaurants. So there are a lot of restaurants there, and especially if you like seafood, then I mean, you can get really good seafood there. We are vegetarians, so we tried some Sri Lankan curry and rice that night. Then day 3 in the morning, we had a breakfast in the hotel itself. It was included in our package, and yeah, I mean, the view was really nice because we can see the sea from the hotel restaurant, and it was a really nice, lovely breakfast. So guys, day 3 in the morning, we had a breakfast in the hotel itself. After that, we hired a tuk-tuk and we went to the GALLE fort, also known as the Dutch fort. So I think it was made 400 years back by the Dutch or the Portuguese people. I mean, I really don't know the history. You can check it on Google. As soon as you will reach the fort, you know, you'll get a lot of guides approaching you. You know, they want to like take you on like a tour or something. So if you guys are really interested in the history, you can like hire them. Otherwise, there is a big map as soon as you enter the fort, and I mean, the map is really clear. You get to know everything. I mean, most of the points, famous points, are written on it. So we did not hire any guide or anything, and we were just walking. So it's like a complex, sort of a very old complex, but the architecture and everything is quite, like Dutch architecture and all. So yeah, we enjoyed there. There are few restaurants also, but these cafes are really expensive. Also, they have few hotels inside the fort itself, and I think that is also quite expensive. So I mean, like, if you are not on budget, you can definitely check these out. And we just we're just walking in the complex and just exploring and just having clicked pictures and everything. And yeah, there is also like a lighthouse, like a tower sort of a thing where most of the people take their pictures. So we visited there also. And yeah, like, we had fun. We did not go into any cafe or anything because it was like really expensive. We checked out the menu. I mean, it was quite expensive, so we did not like went into any of the cafes. And yeah, but we enjoyed, and then we came back to our hotel in the afternoon, I guess around 2. We came back to our hotel. After GALLE, we went to the DALAWELLA beach. So you have to take a auto from Unawatuna to DALAWELLA, which will cost you around 200 INR. I mean, the locals call it WIJAYA beach. So if you are asking a local or you are hiring a tuk-tuk there, you have to ask them to take you to the WIJAYA beach. And on the beach, we went there to see the sunset, and we also carried our own wine, which we bought from the duty free. We enjoyed the wine by the sea itself, and it was really beautiful evening there. And we snorkeled there, we did a little bit of swimming, then we also saw the frog rock, and we got ourselves clicked there. So all in all, it was like a really good, very good evening, and the sunset was really, really beautiful there. After DALAWELLA, we came back to a resort, and then we went to a nearby shack for hookah. So you get shisha in most of the shacks there, but you have to negotiate because they try to charge you really high. So you should ideally get it for like 1,000 or 1,500 Indian rupees. And after that, we just partied a little bit. I mean, the party scenes are not as lit as in Mirissa, but yeah, it's good. So we just enjoyed and called it a night. Day 4 in the morning, we hired a tuk-tuk and we went to Hikkaduwa. And you can take a train also to Hikkaduwa, but in Sri Lanka, they do not have any online portal for booking the tickets and all. So you have to go to the station and get a physical ticket. But train connectivity is really good in Sri Lanka, so I would advise you to definitely travel by train. After reaching Hikkaduwa, we checked into a hotel and we straight away went to the Turtle Beach. It was really near to our hotel, and then there we spotted like 3-4 turtles. And you will also see local lights. I mean, they are the volunteers there, so they charge you hardly like 200 rupees or something, and they will give you some grass, seaweed and all to feed the turtles. But guys, be really cautious and careful while you're doing this, because I was bitten by the turtle. I did not even do something strange or something that I was trying to hurt them or anything, but still one of them bit me and it was really painful. So just try and be a little cautious when you are around them. You can take pictures and play with them and all that, but just be a little cautious when you are around turtles. After that, we took a short break and we went to this really nice hotel called Hikkaduwa, and we had a couple of drinks there and enjoyed the view, because the property was really good. So after that, we went to the main Hikkaduwa beach, and it's the same beach. It's just you have to just walk a little, and then we saw the sunset there. It has one of the most beautiful sunsets, I must say. And also we did snorkeling there. So for snorkeling, there are a lot of people can approach you, or you will also find these shops or classes or whatever you may call them. So they will charge you around 1000 or 2000 INR for snorkeling, but please don't pay them anything. Just if you have your own gear, you can buy snorkeling gear from Decathlon. Just carry it and you can do snorkeling on your own if you know like basic floating and swimming and all. So yeah, that was it. So final day, we are heading from Hikkaduwa to Colombo because we had a flight from Colombo. So we took a train this time, and it was a morning train around 7, and the Hikkaduwa train station was really close to our hotel. We have to walk like hardly for 10 minutes and it was there. So we like took the tickets from the counter itself, and then we boarded the train. And the train was really like modern and really neat and clean, and it was a AC train, and also the entire ride was very beautiful and very scenic. So all in all, it was a good idea to take the train back to Colombo. I mean, I would really advise you to travel by train inside Sri Lanka if you're going to Sri Lanka, because it's really well connected. I mean, every town and city is connected with the train system there, so it is really nice. One more thing I just want to tell you guys, that I've been saying a lot of INR or Indian rupees in the entire video, but that does not mean that they recognize the Indian rupees. I'm just saying it for your reference. Ideally you should get your money exchanged, because they only accept either LKR or dollars, US dollars. So I would advise that do not get your entire money exchanged at the airport itself, because airport rates are not that great. So get a very little amount exchanged at the airport, and later when you are in the town or in the city, you will get these money exchange shops very easily, and they give you a really great price. So like I got for $1, I got around 154 or something LKR. So it's a really good deal. So try not to get your entire money exchanged at the airport itself, right? Also, please carry like a cell with a Wi-Fi, because you will require it. I mean, Wi-Fi in the hotels or anywhere. I mean, you don't find Wi-Fi easily in Sri Lanka, so try to, or you can buy a SIM from the airport itself. So they give you a certain amount of like data for few days, and it will cost you around 1500 or 1200 rupees. Also guys, the airport is very far from the Colombo city itself, so we took a bus from Colombo city to the airport, and that was also really cheap. It was hardly 200 rupees. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like any more details, please comment down below, and also please check the description of this video for more details on how you can save money and what all to keep in mind when you are